Hi everyone, Jewel here with the J7409 Tropical Update. The reason I'm a little late on this morning, folks, I was waiting on information to come in from the National Hurricane Center, and it has been updated as of now. If you want to keep up with all the tropical stuff going on, and trust me, a lot's going on right now, please subscribe and click the bell to ensure you get all the latest information, okay? I would appreciate it a lot. This is a Invest 95L models. Now, things have changed overnight. Now, this is just the tracking models, okay? You see where they're all bunched up together down here, but most of them now come up the east. There's only two actually going out in the Gulf. I really like this TVCN model here. It comes out. The European model, let me tell you about the models themselves, how they're working today. Now, as a last run was used as the basic for forecasts through the next coming days, it seems the Euro and the Canadian model showed relatively good consensus on the track of the tropical disturbance affecting Florida and the southeast Sunday through Tuesday. Now, the GFS was eventually much farther to the west with this system, showing an interaction between it and an upper low farther west across the Gulf. So you can look at this and tell this is mostly from the Euro models and the Canadian model where this tracking comes from, and it's not at all like it was. Now, this is the European model this morning. I've been up since 5 o'clock trying to get information, and when I saw what was happening, my heart fell. Folks, we still got to wait and see what this happens with this, okay? It could change, but I have this set on wind gust right now. Here is the system right here. It hadn't got organized yet. This is around 9 o'clock this morning. We're going to scoot on over to around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It has formed in here, as you can see. But folks, I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking about all the way up into D.C., New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, all out in this area, maybe parts of New York. You're going to feel the storm if it stays the way it's looking now. Let's pray and hope that it doesn't, according to the European model. So we're going to check out what the National Hurricane Center says too. But first, let's hop up to around 5 p.m. for tomorrow. Still hanging around in here, bringing more rain and some wind to the poor Bahamas area. We'll move up to Saturday around 2 p.m. You can see it's getting a little better organized now. So let's go to Sunday around 1 p.m. and it is more and more organized now with these isobars getting around it. Barometric pressure down to 29.32. And the worst part about it, you haven't even seen it yet. There's another one coming in 5 or 6 days right behind this one, folks. Looks like it may take the same path. We'll have to wait and see, though. This is not wrote in stone. So let's hop to Monday at 5 a.m. You can see now the winds are really picking up in this thing. We'll move over here to this quadrant. That's 61 knots going on there. I mean, this is going to turn into a powerful storm. We'll move up to Monday around 6 p.m. Monday afternoon. Look at this. Look at these winds now. 85 knots. 85 knots. That's around, I'd say 96 mile per hour winds right there. This is the wind gust in it. I've got that because you can see it a little better as it moves along. Let's go to Tuesday around 12 p.m. My goodness, Jesus say it ain't so, as it's just off the coast here riding 28.38. What's the wind gust in it now? Up to around 111 miles per hour. We'll go to Wednesday around 2 p.m. Now, it looks like it jogs off a little, okay, to the east. That's a good thing. But it jogs back. I'm just going to turn this on and let you watch it right quickly here as to what it does. See, it keeps moving a little more to the east, which that is a good thing. The barometric pressure keeps falling, 27.91 at this point. Now watch, it's going to take a jog to the west. There, it's trying to jog back to the west some right now. There it is, a little further to the west now. Barometric pressure's up a little, still 28.24. As it moves along, looking like now it's jogged a little more to the west, and this low is going to go over the Outer Banks again. And it could come a little more this way, but see, it jogs a little further to the west as it goes up. It could come in a little west sooner or later, and this is not wrote in stone, but folks, you guys up here around Maryland, D.C., and New Jersey areas, you need to pay attention. This is a bad storm. Look at these wind gusts in it, 97 knots. You're looking at 111 or 12 mile per hour wind gust, okay? It has great sustained winds too. I'm just showing you this because it shows up better. As we move to around 10 p.m. on Friday, this is the 20th, looking like the low is centered right over southern New Jersey, 28.62. That's the barometric pressure in it. And this thing's just going to continue to go on and on. The worst thing about it is we have another one coming up. You can see it's still moving up. This is in parts of New York, moving up to looking like maybe parts of going over Connecticut, the center over Massachusetts at this time. And if you look real close, we got another one coming. Another one coming. This is on the 21st. Winds down here are 125 knots. This one is being more powerful than this one. This only goes but so far. We'll bring it up here right now as far as we can go. Let's take this off here now. 28.46. Wind gust of 109. That's like 125 mile per hour winds, folks. Both of these storms are nothing to mess with. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, by no means. A lot of things can change. But everybody needs to pay attention, because the models are showing a change now. A big change. Now, that one little system looks like it's died out. The first one that's going to bring rain. Let's get back over here a little closer to around 6 p.m. this afternoon. It's going to be right in here. It's not going to do a whole lot, folks. It's going to bring you rains down around the islands. It should not get too bad for you. Just let's put the rain on right quick. Here we go. It should be bringing some rain to you, as you can see. We'll move up to tomorrow around 2 p.m. You can see this came up down from here around Cuba. It was a low around Cuba, but this is still bringing rain out here. We still have this low that's going to come off that we're going to have to contend with later, but it's looking like right now this is 95L. We're going to have another system. We'll move it on through here Tuesday the 17th at 12 p.m. You can see it right here. Here's the other low I was talking about. Here's this low, and we will move up to around Thursday the 19th. Watch these lows as they happen. You can see this is the one right down here moving back up almost in the same areas. Almost in the same areas, folks. This is bringing rain down in here now. We will move up to Saturday the 21st. We have this other low now that's coming off the coast with very low barometric pressure in it. But you can see this one is riding the same way that Dorian, and it's looking like 95L may. We'll have to wait and see. Here's a check of the National Hurricane Center's update now. This is what I waited for at 8 o'clock this morning. Folks, if these systems ride up the coast like that again, both of these, within 5 to 7 days of each other, if they just inch 2 or 3 degrees further west, everybody's going to be in trouble. Up and down, okay? Up and down this area right here. everybody's going to be in trouble. Not just me. I'll probably be homeless. And I'm not trying to be cute. This is nothing to mess with. Everybody needs to pay attention. Now, right now, here it goes, right? You can see that it's changed some. It used to go further over into the Gulf. Well, up here, what are they saying now? All of the satellite images, remember me telling you about the DVORC? Well, all of the satellite images indicate that the area of disturbed weather over the central and southeastern Bahamas is gradually becoming better organized, while surface pressures are falling in an area. Now, conditions are becoming favorable for a tropical depression or a tropical storm to form within the next day or so as the system moves toward the northwest through the northwestern Bahamas and toward the Florida Peninsula, and it's moving at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, if this development trend continues, the potential tropical cyclone advisories will likely be initiated later today. Now, this disturbance is going to bring heavy rainfall and gusty winds across portions of the Bahamas through tomorrow, especially in the portions of the northwestern Bahamas that's already been affected by Hurricane Dorian. Now, they are sending an Air Force Reserve reconnaissance aircraft out. It's scheduled to investigate this system this afternoon, if necessary. Chance in 2 days, 70%. Chance in 5 days, 80%. Regardless of the track, folks, Florida, you're going to get gusty winds and a bunch of rain. So please be on the outlook for this, no matter what it does. Now, it still could go over in the Gulf, but all indications and signs, that's what I waited for, are looking like it may take a turn more to the east and not go as far into the Gulf and ride up the coast here. Now, what we have here is disturbance number 2. It's tropical wave at the moment. It's located several hundred miles west of the Cabo Verde Islands. It is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms, and the conditions appear conducive for development, and a tropical depression could form early next week while this system moves westward over the tropical Atlantic. Through the next couple of days, it's not going to do a whole lot, just make a little rain here and there, but for the next 5 days, it does go up to a medium chance of 40%. Do not worry, my friends. You know I'm going to keep track of all this stuff, and I'm going to stay on it like white on rice. Do not worry. People can't go but through so much. I mean, that's just the way it is. But at one point, it's looking like at least a Category 2, maybe a 3. That second one coming up is going to be a 3, I believe. And with a 3, this is what happens. Well-built framed homes may occur major damage or removal of roofs, deckings, and gable ends. And the trees are going to be snapped and uprooted, and that's going to block the roads. The electricity and water will be unavailable for several days to weeks after the storm. And with the Category 2, the first system, 95L, it may reach that. I think it has a good chance. We don't know yet. None of this is wrote in stone. I can't say that enough, but everybody needs to kind of watch this big time and prepare. Now, with a 2, well-constructed frame homes could sustain major roof and siding damage. Mainly shallowly rooted trees are going to be snapped up or unrooted. They're going to block the roads. Near total power loss is expected, with outages that could last from several days 2 weeks. So that's what it's looking like, my friends. I'll be sure and get another update coming up later this evening for you. Be aware, be safe, and please prepare, folks. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and please share this information with your friends and family and on your social media to keep people aware of what's going on and to help me keep people safe. I would appreciate that so very much. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.